Hello guys, welcome to yet another video of Rakesh Vlogs. In today's video, we will discuss about what is actually happening for a person who is getting a job in Middle East countries. How his life is taking a 360-degree turn when once he reaches there. So let's deep dive into the topic. To begin with, to get a job in Middle East countries is a very big deal because you know the competition, and to get a job either you should be really lucky or you should be really professional and you should have that touch and that spark to crack the interview and get the job. But sadly, in majority of the people cases, what is actually happening is that they are forced to take a job because either they might be coming in visit visa or in cancer visa, so they don't have that much time and they need to get a job as fast as possible. And during those conditions, they are either forced to take the job. Some people might stay there and they might look for a better opportunity by extending their visa, but in majority of the cases, because extension of visa is also an expensive process, they are forced to take whatever job they are getting, and during that process they have to compromise in their salary because most of the employer tell that they can't afford to give that much, so they will try to reduce the salary and they are forced to take that. For a person who is getting 10,000 dirham, he is forced to reduce his salary to 7,000 dirham because either his family might be staying there or due to some other conditions he is forced to reduce the salary. How is the life of an immigrant in Middle East countries? For starters, immigrant means the person who leaves his country and settles outside country for the purpose of job. Majority of the people do get job in organizations where the Middle East labor law is strictly followed. But still, there are many companies within the interiors of Middle East countries where the life of the immigrant is very much close to hell. Why close to hell? Because they don't have a proper working condition, they don't have insurance, they don't have a proper accommodation. In the accommodation itself, in a small area, the people are forced to stay like congested, like 7 to 8 people in one room itself, and no proper kitchen system, which is very out of hygiene and very dirty. Organizations still in Middle East countries where people are forced to stay there because they are on a contract. So what happens to a person who enters to a contract? He will have to work as per the rule of that country. For example, in Dubai, the contract period is for 3 years. In Saudi, the contract period is for 2 years, and in Qatar, it is for 5 years, and so on. So once he or she signs a contract, they will become part of the company and will have to work as per the number of years mentioned in the contract. Now, contracts are also of various types. Like in UAE, there are limited contract, unlimited contract. In Qatar, there is fixed term contract, indefinite contract, on completion contract, and so on. Regarding the topic on contract, we will discuss on some other video, but in today's video, we will try to throw light on what is happening actually for the majority of the working class of people who are working in the labor department. As I told earlier, mainly in the interiors of Middle East countries, there are still many organizations who are not giving enough facilities or the basic facilities to the working class. And because of that, their life is turning into chaos. Though the labor law is equally favorable for the employee as well, but most of the employees don't go against the employer because most of the case the judgment takes time, and by that time itself the employer might have heard that this employee is creating the problem or he has gone against the organization. So by that time itself he will be out from that company and he will not be allowed to look for any other job as well because most of the other companies will do a background checking maybe, or the employer of this company will be so strong and powerful that he will be knowing like where is this guy going. He'll make a point that he will tell the other employer itself like, see, this person has gone a case against me, so watch out this guy. So by that time itself the life of that person will be really terrible. Most of the people, what they do is that they shut their mouth and try to complete the contract. Or an employer who has decided to turn against the employer will think twice before going for a case.